This is the restoration shop. That's what we're going in. That's our real old trolley, I think. So, yeah. That looks like a work train or something. Huh. Very cool. Yeah, it does.
Look how they work. Don't fall down in there.
Who that hole?
That's how they work underneath them.
That's how you go with changing the wheels. Don't think you're allowed, I don't know if you're allowed in there or not. I don't think.
Are you allowed up in these?
Yeah.
Huh.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Bye.
Hi.
This is
Huh?
Chicago Aurora Elgin car.
Okay.
Built 1909.
That's it. It's nothing out of Johnstown. That's for sure.
No.
Too fancy.
For Johnstown area, yeah.
Well, yeah. It's not a city car.
Mm-mm.
It's an interurban. It ran in and out of Chicago to Aurora or to Elgin. It wide at Wheaton and went to the two towns. So,
Fancy made. Stained glass.
yeah, and the ceiling is just as fancy.
Yeah, many years to restore it, too.
Pardon?
Many years to restore it, huh?
Yeah.
Finding parts are hard. Interesting.
I've been working on it on and off for
Wow.
And I'm sure the Wimber graveyard doesn't have any parts that would fit any of these cars.
No.
No, those are all like rotting away.
I mean, when I started working on this car, the elliptical stained glass windows was not bad. It was not even the outside. It had been converted to square windows on the outside. So I started by making new window frames for the stained glass on the outside.
Nice.
Taken off the siding, the window sill was continuous instead of being individual. So all the siding had to come off. That any of it that's full length, all had to be replaced.
Wow.
And then we decided to take the interior back a little farther too. So we tied in the ceiling, stripping the rest of it. There was a bulge into the car that we pulled the car back in like an inch and 3/4.
Wow.
Bulge. That included there was truss rods that were rusted into, there was window posts that were rotted into.
Wow.
It's just received a lot of work.
That-
We did pull off of it for about 3.5 years to do a Johnstown, to put 311, the Johnstown car back together.
I think I remember seeing that 311 on Johnstown Memories Facebook group, and they showed pictures of it being restored and stuff. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
right.
we re-sheeted the entire,
Yeah,
we reskinned that car.
that's what it showed. It was cleared out to nothing. Yeah.
We didn't even know this place was even here until we saw the Facebook post.
Yeah, we've been here for over 50 years.
I ain't 50 yet. I ain't 50 yet.
If you want to go in, you can.
Yeah.
I'll let you try first.
Oh, thanks. I made it. Come on up. Watch your step, Lou. It looks like a presidential trolley or something.
They built them fancier than they could probably afford.
It's like everything they've made was fancy. Buildings and all. It's crazy.
This interior in the late 40s got modernized.
Yeah.
Modernizing it meant that it made it look more like the new steel body cars than the 1900 wood body cars. That meant that they came in and painted the entire car from here down
Wow.
baby blue. And it was painted white from here up. The ceiling was white. Walls were all baby blue.
And that blue's hard to get rid of.
Glass and all.
Wow. I wonder what it
They
did.
painted over the glass. What it
Uh-huh.
amounted to is this isn't the first one of these that I've worked on.
Wow.
And because there's two windows, 3/4 of an inch thick, that go up through that 2.5 inches of space, you cannot physically wash the inside of this glass without tearing the car apart.
Wow. Once it's in here permanently.
So the inside of this back side of the glass never got washed.
I can imagine all the dirt sitting that's in it.
Well, and this car ran on third rail,
Mm.
which is another rail about here on the track that has a cast iron shoe riding on it to pick up the electricity.
Wow.
Well, that shoe
Darn all that
created
soda.
an arc when they run in the, just like a kid's bicycle, when you run in the rain, that off that back wheel is going to put a stripe. And
Wow.
put a stripe right up the side of the car. Well, that iron dust went up in between. I don't think you could have seen through the glass anyhow. It looked dirty black crud, so they took the glass out of the outside, painted over the inside
Wow.
to make it look clean.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
but it covered up the beauty that was there.
But everybody wanted to ride the new car. And the new cars were steel, and they didn't have any stained glass. So they painted up the old cars to look like the new ones.
Wow.
So to fool everybody,